Hi, good evening. How's it going, everyone? All right, let me do my usual top down analysis. Then after that, then we can see which areas we want to join our trend lines are. Okay, so this already is a pretty much strong area, I would say. Can I call this a strong area? I would say this, yeah. So okay, coming to 4 hours, I will just mark out this area. Yeah, making sense on this area. Yeah, making sense. Okay. So what I'm just doing, we just want to find out what price is actually gonna do. We just want to win a trade today. We need to win a trade today, right? We need to win a trade today. So we want to sort of look around to see the possibility of price heading towards whatever direction we've picked up, right? So on a higher scale, we can see this, and then zooming out a little bit to join some point. Okay, this point, and this point. So we could actually say something like this, right? So these are the points we may want to join together so that we can block price whichever direction it is headed. All right, let's see. Okay, really this is tough because after yesterday's move, price itself is very confused. Price itself is very confused. If not for the habit, if not, because of that habit I have, that, you know, cultivating that habit of showing up every day, I wouldn't have come online today. I wouldn't have come online today really, but then I just have to because I need to have that habit of showing up all the time, especially when I've got an appointment, right? Okay, this is all I have now. So what we need to decide now is where price is going to move. And I would say price may actually move down all the way to this zone, I would say, because already beforehand price has given us some sort of rejection around here. We've got a rejection around here, we've got a rejection around here, right? And after this rejection, we've got a closure, 15 minutes closure below their rejection. So, and the other 15 minutes already broke below the candle that closed at that level. So it's all some complex mathematics. It's all complex. We got a so now at this level, I think we may consider really I don't know what price is gonna do here. It's just so so tough. Okay, I think guys, price may actually move up. I think it's gonna move up. I don't know. It's gonna move up. It may come down. It may move up. We don't know. But with the information I see here, price may push down to this level and then move up. It's just all complex. Okay, but then let's do the normal thing, the usual thing, the normal thing we normally do. Okay, I would say from this level, price is already sitting on this feeble level, right? So what should we expect from this price sitting here? We don't know yet. So it's like we're gonna take on NAS today based on cowboy. We're gonna play some cowboy smartness on NAS today. So if you're with me, go ahead and stay on the stream while we play some sort of cowboy smartness on NAS. We're gonna play cowboy smartness on NAS today, really. It's very pertinent that we do that. Otherwise, we may end up not taking a trade today. Okay. So the deal here is when we have lower highs, it means we are in for a downtrend, right? So should we assume that we are actually in for a downtrend here? Because we have a high, lower high, and another lower high, which no actually happened just immediately after this high was formed. There was a some sort of impulsive wave and then immediate correction of that impulsive wave. So I would say price may actually move down. All right, I would say price will move down. Let's see how this all worked out. Let's see just how price actually is going to react to that, to this line. So but I think price will actually break through, really. Okay, from lower time frames, price is going to break through here. It's going to pierce through here. This line may not hold waters. I mean, this our level may not hold waters. We don't know yet, so we just have to find out. Let me sort of redraw this so that we can have good traction on where it is starting, where it is ending, and adjust accordingly. Okay, so if we get price to break into this area completely, then on NYSE open we can actually expect a pushback. Okay, I think we have a plan already. We just want to see this come down, push down a little bit, because what he's doing now is trying to break this trend line. The support on this trend line is not too strong, so price is making an attempt to break it. If it breaks, if it gets broken, then the next thing we need to see is some sort of retracement, and it's going to be a fast one when market opens. There's going to be some sort of retracement for price to continue pushing down, perhaps to go and touch this line. I wouldn't know, but that's what I'm assuming. Okay, so with that assumptions and with that spirit, let's get up for entries. Make sure you have your lot size. Don't risk more than you can afford to lose. That is a killer. Okay, risking what you don't have is a killer in forex market. So of course I don't need to tell you, the past couple of days we've taken some hits. So if you are aware a greedy type, you must have felt that hit. So I believe you must have taken gotten some corrections by now. Really, price will push down, but I think it's gonna first push for correction, correct this very straight candle, then continue moving down. So let's see. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so that we can have good visibility. I like taking these trades with 1 minute. 1 minute gives me good traction of what's happening in the market. Okay, on the other hand, I may be wrong. Price may attempt to stop here, but then gets broken. We don't know yet. So whatever thing that happens, if this plan does not work out, then we go in for cowboy method. of, of course, you understand what I mean by cowboy method. Cowboy method, you have to be ready to lose that money. Whatever money you're risking, you have to be ready to lose it. Okay, that's what I mean by cowboy method. Those of us who are actually impatient, you can actually get a very nice position here when this guy is should be heading back to kiss this area. You can actually get into a buy position here. Maybe if you're lucky, if price is not actually going to reverse here, then you'll be lucky to hit up to 200 pips this evening, because as long as I'm concerned, if price takes off here and couldn't find any stuff resisting it here, then it's gonna really hit this level, right? And if it hits this level with good speed, then there are chances that it could actually see the next level. Okay, so you never can know what price has in stock for us, right? Until you try. So if you want to try, be my guest. Okay, be my guest. Really, it's tough, man. It's been tough since yesterday. In as much as I covered a lot of ground yesterday, Today, we were in for a trade. I got out almost at break even because it wasn't working out, right? The Euro USD trade I took in the morning, it wasn't working out for me. I even lost track of the trade, but when I came back, price was almost at my entry area, so I just have to close out with break even. But the trade actually moved. It made some nice move, but I wasn't there to shut them down. Of course, I had TP and stop loss as required, but then price didn't get to my TP, didn't get to my stop loss. It was just dancing around like baby dancer. So guys, what's it gonna be? So we now know that price already hit this level, right? So we're gonna remove this for good visibility because I don't like leaving all these dates on the screen. Just want to know what's happening in the market, which is the most important thing, right? I'm just gonna add this, just this short level to guide us when price is moving. Just in case there's any impulsive move, we can actually, understand where potential area where that impulsive move is going to stop. This looks pretty much like a very good sign. The price is going to break above. Looks like a very good sign. But we'll have to wait for the next 2 minutes. Guys, do not get me wrong here. If we don't see a position here in 5 minutes time, like after open NYSE open, if we don't get a position in 5 minutes, I'm not doing anything here. I'm just gonna close the chart to avoid making mistakes, okay? Because once we don't get a position, we become very desperate. Then mistakes is gonna start coming up. This is a very nice area. Very nice area to look out for. Now, the question I've got to ask is NAS actually trying to break through here without going to retest? I know it's possible. These guys, they don't have respect for price actions. Yeah, I think I've got my targets here. I have a target already, but it's just very small. Just come on, are you gonna hit the target before the open? Can you imagine these things? This pathetic thing wants to hit the target before market open. Come on, man. That's not fair. It's not fair. Right? It's not fair. Well, I think price, there is good volume. I like the volume I see. There is good momentum even before market open, which means market open is going to be very so beautiful. Price just started moving bearish again before it's been consolidating, and everything right now makes sense. Apart from that, this 4 hours does not make any sense. But then what can we do? We can't just do anything about it because there's technically nothing we can do. So do not be surprised if all this thing just starts pushing up. Do not be surprised in any way, because this shit happens, right? It happens all the time. You expect it to go down and suddenly it's moving up. Guys, it's going to be super fast. 70% sure that we may miss this trade, really, because there's no good setup. There's no perfect, amazing setup here. There's going to be some sort of cowboys ride here today. So how your your loss size sets. Let's see if we're gonna get some money. Win over some money today, of course, not tomorrow. Today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I wish everyone luck. If price breaks here, let's do cowboy style today, but do cowboy style at your risk, okay? If price breaks below this line, we'll catch this 77 something pips. Otherwise, break off above here, it's gonna tell us that price will actually push back a little bit, so we can get in, but then with all carefulness, I would say. Beautiful. This is beautiful. So we're in for cowboy method. Okay, so if price breaks above your entry, lucky. See, we have set some trades above. Beautiful. Am I in? Okay, beautiful. This is called cowboy style. It may go against us anyway, but then we have to attempt it, right? Because we've been missing out because of these impulsive moves, right? Been missing out all this while. So let's take some impulsive trades to see if it's gonna be rewarding today at least. Why did I take this trade? I took it because I've got all these guys here, right? And having these guys here, what else am I looking out for? Now we are first of all at this trend line. This trend line, price is sitting on the trend line first, and second, there is a very important level here, right? So price went out of this level and quickly came back in. So it makes sense if we anticipate price to touch this next level. But then it may work out, it may not work out. You never can tell, okay? Make sure you're using a very tight stop loss. And the good thing about this trade is that our stop loss is just 31 pips, right? So it's not much. It's not much. I have this feeling that price is gonna push up. Really, that price is gonna push up one stroke and it's gonna hit our TP. That doesn't mean it should load. Don't load, please. Don't load. One position is enough. Hello, Simon Conley. How are you? One position is enough. Don't take more than one position, please. If you hit stop loss, it's fine. Let it hit. Stop loss is below this level. Just mark it and use it. Guard your stop loss with utmost jealousy. Beautiful. I like this diminishing here. This wicket with just is some sort of minor wick exhaustion as Hushan, whatever it's called. But then it could actually be a call for a wick fill, right? So let's see. I will tell you what I think about this position. I think it's a very beautiful position, right? I would say perhaps we got into early, but I wouldn't say that entirely, because there's nothing wrong with holding, holding a position to see if it's going to work out or not. So the trade is looking awesome and beautiful. So if you miss this entry here, right? But when price was testing and retesting this area, I believe you must have gotten in, right? If you missed this entry and you maybe because of the push you got in here, I believe when price was doing this, you should have gotten in. And I think there is a shortcut. Not I think, because that's what I use. There's a shortcut you can use, like control. I use control E for my entry, right? So once I press control E, I'm gonna have my order button come up. I'll just go in, get in. I don't need to just enter. I'm just gonna hit enter to get in, right? So it's very easy. I can use F9 to pull up your new order, as long as you're using MT4. Use F9. Control E may not work for you because I configured it by myself. So use F9. F9 actually works. Use it to open up your new order box. If you're in on this trade, better be praying to God that he doesn't hit stop loss. Because what we did today is called cowboy method. Okay, it's called cowboy style. So a good thing, price has actually hit that fibber level of this initial move. See why I put the fibber level? Because of this initial move here, this pump here, I've added fibber level here, and price has actually tested it. So let's see if price breaks out of this area. If it breaks out, then I may add one more position. Really, if it breaks out, I may add one more position. That's if I see an opportunity though. I think I love what I see, guys. This is actually a good thing. This is a good thing. If you understand price action, you're going to understand that this is a good thing, as well as closing with a very small wick here. It's a good thing. It's a good thing for those of us that does multiple entry. There's opportunity, or the opportunity it just stays still there, but then I'm not sure. That is why I'm not going to open multiple entry anymore. The window is still open, but then I'm not too sure about it. Okay, come on, the low is broken, so price may likely see our stop loss, guys. Price likely is going to see our stop loss. That low is broken, so I'm closing 50% of my positions just to be sure. Just close 50% of my positions. I don't care if it goes up. The right thing to do is there is a certain criteria you need to set around your trades. Okay, if it happens, close 50% and save some money, right? So I've got 50% running now. Come on, man. Even cowboy style doesn't work also for you. What the hell, man? This is buy. This is buy, man. What the hell? So I'm not recommending a second trade for anyone, but I'm going to take it anyway. I'm going to take a second trade anyway. I just closed my positions. This is just waste of time. Just close my positions. Let's see what 1 minute is going to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God damn it. I just closed my positions, guys. My position is no longer open. But let's see what price action is trying to do. If it goes down, I'm going to let it go. If it goes up, I'm going to take another trade. I'm not going to take a trade to the downside. Really? God. Well, taking a trade to downside actually makes more sense. Guys, can you see? Makes more sense to take a trade downside. It's all up to you guys. Choose if you want to take a trade. I think it's now ripe for sales. So trade is now ripe for sales. If you want to sell, now is your time. Damn, man, it's been tough for the past few days, guys. It's been so tough, man. So tough. Let me play a game. Game of numbers, right? This is called this is called game of numbers, right? So what am I doing? I want to target 69 pips using just very few stop loss, right? So the game is, if this low is broken, the stop loss is going to be above this candle that broke the low. Okay, and then we'll ride it from there on. Don't forget, trade is not still triggered. It's going to be triggered the moment that low is broken, right? So if that low is broken, I never wanted to take this trade, but I feel it's the right thing to do. Looking at 1 hour, I 30 minutes and 15 minutes. It was right into, it's actually a right call. What we wanted to see was, if you remember, was this, right? So we wanted to see this, but then it wasn't coming forth. Do not forget, if you're not comfortable with this position, please abandon it. Don't take it, okay? You don't need to be there. You don't need to take it, okay? Hi, Bondaddy. Okay. How are you coping with the losses? How are you coping with the losses? I hope you're good. Okay, my position is triggered. My position is triggered and running. And running, stop loss is very small and negligible. 17 pips. So almost like I'm still in my first position. Alright, let's see how that works out. Let's see how it works out. Let's see. Let's see. It seems to be playing out pretty fine. You have to be careful with this trade, guys. You just have to be careful. You know, when this was actually forming, I felt price was going to reverse, but then something made me remain in this trade because I saw a confirmation. You know, I saw this, and when price pushed up, I was expecting this guy to go break the, you know, this high and keep pushing up, but it never happened, right? So this was actually tough, guys. It's so tough, so tough. This pair is NAS100 / USTEC. You saw the title of YouTube video, right? That title of YouTube video, that is the title of the pair. That's the pair we're trading. Hello, United States. How are you? That's a beautiful name right there. I think I'm gonna get a dog. I'm gonna name this dog US. So any day there is good news for US, and I don't make a win, I'm gonna call that US. That's my pet dog, and I'm gonna hit it so hard. So, so any day I make profits, I'm gonna go down to the mall and get the dog a very nice, you know, nice stuff. That's what I'm gonna do, really. That's what I'm gonna do. Yesterday's news, it was so devastating. I made the whole money back, about 90 to 98%, I would say. I made them all back, but it was so devastating to see such move without being part of it, right? And then when I closed my chat to go and sleep, the another fall happened. Anyway, I'm happy because tomorrow Powell is gonna speak tomorrow, the same time as yesterday. The same time as yesterday's news trading. The same time Powell is gonna speak. But guess what? I'm not gonna come online. I'm just gonna focus and take the position. So guys, I don't know. I think this is up to 30 pips, right? So I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. Yeah, I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. So right now the trade is risk free. There's nothing I'm risking. If it goes against me, it's fine. I want to get these 69 pips to make up for this 31 pips that I lost. So if it goes against me, fine. If it goes against me, I'm good. I'm fine. So I didn't lose any additional money. Okay, now I'm seeing something that I don't like. Why is this forming? Why was that high broken? It's not fair. That high shouldn't have been broken. These days, no asset has any respect for levels anymore. They don't have respect for levels anymore. No respect, nothing. It's not fair. And where we are actually expecting price to go to is actually a no-no area, really. It's a very difficult area to cross, but then we have to expect it anyway. Since no asset has respect for price anymore, just have to, keep on anticipating price to get there. That's all. If it doesn't get there, adios. Adios, amigos. Damn, man. I think I'm gonna close my position slowly. I'm closing my positions here because it's obviously gonna hit the break even. Just close my positions, no need of waiting. I close because of this formation. If you understand what I said about this formation, this guy forming at a very important level, and where we are right now is a very important level, guys. So absolutely nothing again today, because considering the fact that we had our first loss, we've not made up for that loss, so it's still nothing again today. Really, if price dares to go down, I'm gonna go get a dog today, a puppy today. I'm gonna name it US today. I'm gonna hit this dog so hard. That's what I'm gonna do, really. I'm gonna go get a dog today. Name this dog Puppy, and I'm gonna hit this dog so hard with my belt, so hard. Forming because of Microsoft stock. The hell is wrong with Microsoft? Come on, tell us the story about Zoma. What the hell? Who is Zoma, and what did Zoma do? Because I'm gonna get a dog today, because price is showing signs of reversal. So I'm gonna get a dog today, and I'm gonna hit that dog so hard. It's gonna cry, man. Damn. Wow. Okay. So what happened to the footballer? What happened to him? Was he sanctioned or what? Was he thrown to jail? Man, I'm gonna buy a pet. This pet is my money, right? 2 days was just a crap of a day for me personally. I'm only going to trade with you tomorrow. Right now, I'm just gonna go. Yes, my dear. Okay, I better not do that. Maybe if I do it, I'm not gonna tell anybody that I did it after all. But I just need to do it to hit something called US. Since hitting US dollar is gonna be some sort of spiritually it's not good, right? It's a bad omen for anyone that does that, right? So I think the best thing to do right now is to get something called US and hit that stuff very much. Perhaps a TDB could serve. I'm gonna get a TDB and call it US. I think that makes sense. Hit it so much. Wow, this is nice. US 30 doing some magic. Euro USD, I just cannot trade you for some days, man. You're just not straightforward, You lost your country. See, guys? See what I'm talking about? This guy is. I'm going to hit something called US today, voila. This is nonsense. So what's up with Microsoft news? What happened to Bill Gates? See, But Microsoft is moving up, man. Can you see? Can you see? It's moving the hell up. Today, man, it has moved 0.45% today. Oh, I see. I saw something. Let's do proper research on this guy. MSFT. My darling. Nothing, man. Nothing's happening here. I think all stock market is like this. That's what I think. Even Amazon should be like this as well, right? Yeah, man. Our stock market, they're all like this, man. See, guys, this thing is going down. Oh God, I hit NAS today. See, it's going down to our TP. I've closed that anyway. That's what I was saying. Both in though, bits will go down. All right. They can keep going down while I shut down my system and have some beer, just like my good friend said, like Bone Daddy said. I'm just gonna shut down my PC and go grab some beer. I've got some very cold chilled beer in my fridge. So, guys, if anyone wanna take, come to Dubai South and have some beer with me. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with you guys later. Thank you everyone for joining. We didn't make profit again today. Today is the third day in a row without profits. But then we didn't lose much as well. So I think it wasn't like terrible day anyway. It wasn't terrible because because of something called risk management, right? So thank God for that knowledge to apply risk management in every trade I take. Once I see things going wrong, I normally go ahead to mitigate them, right? So let's see. This happened. It went all the way up and then went down, right? So 52 pips. So this is not the way I know NAS. NAS would first of all give out at least 100 pips before anything. But these days it just messes up. It's just a mess, complete mess. You know what I mean? So well, let's see. When I saw this double top, I felt like price was going to fall, and the price actually fell. This was actually a very important area, just like we have all agreed before. It was a very, what is it, from this to the end of this wave. It actually touched this level, right? Both the trend line and this line here are Fibonacci retracement tool. So we are supposed to actually get in from here, but then when I saw this, even when price was here, I wasn't sure that it was gonna break, right? So there's nobody to be blamed, right? Okay, is there no hope in it recovering? Not today, my friend, not today. Not for me, not today. I'm done with today. Price just needs, just like Mervin said, price just needs to go up, right? It needs to go up a little bit, at least jump up into this zone, right? Then after it jumps up into this zone, if possibly touch this trend line, then keep going down, because it really looks so bearish. It looks bearish. But then I don't know how it's gonna look if I say this, but I don't think it's gonna cross this level anyway. I don't think it's gonna cross this level, this area. But if it does, good for it. I'm not good at forecasting NAS price. I'm just not good. Okay. See this? See what's happening here? So this is coming down, back down to touch this level. If it touches this level, which is the second touch, the W, we all know. So it seems it's gonna just start pushing up. So if you are trading today, you better be careful. Just better be careful. Was there loss in the morning? Sorry, I was busy. Guys, was there loss in the morning? I think there was loss in the morning. We didn't take any trade specifically, right? We didn't call any trade, but personally, I took a trade. I told anyone, don't take this trade with me. I'm just, messing around. And I think Mervin Kilima took a trade as well. He said he loaded up with me, and he must have closed in profits, but I was not in my system, and price did not get to my TP, so it was actually lingering, It was about to cross my entry areas and I have to shut them down in BE. So today, technically, I didn't make any profit today. Technically, I didn't make any profit today. Oh, did I make? Did I make profit? I think I made. I think I took a trade in the morning. Let me see. I took a trade in the morning. I think. Well, let me see. Let me see. Let me see my history. See my history. Let's see. No, I didn't take any trade, man. I didn't take any trade today. No. Nope. Did I? I took a trade, but without much profit. I remember now. There wasn't any much profit, so I can't count that as well. So I predicted ETE and it happened from Telegram. Okay, I closed in profit on you. Yeah, okay, but small because I got scared. Yes, yes. You wouldn't know. Price is insane. You wouldn't know what it wants to do next. Exactly. So I've not been able to make good profit in a couple of days now. I have not been able to do that really. I am pissed off. But I better stay away from my system, guys. I'm pips hungry now, so I'm gonna stay away from my system. Anytime I'm pips hungry this way, I know that I'm about to take a loss, a very big loss. So I better stay away. But guys, what I see on Euro USD is actually very, it's so tempting. What I see on Euro USD, but then I better stay away, guys. The market is not clear. Simple.